Imagine this. Tom, a 68-year-old retired teacher, wakes up every morning feeling like he's dragging a heavy weight. His knees ache, his memory's foggy, and his energy gone by noon. He used to love gardening with his grandkids, but now even a short walk leaves him winded. Worst of all, he's scared that one wrong step could land him in the hospital, away from his family. Sound familiar? If you're over 60, you might know exactly how Tom feels. But here's the truth no one tells you. Some of the healthy snacks in your kitchen could be quietly stealing your strength, clouding your mind, and raising your risk of serious health problems. And yes, I'm talking about nuts. I'm Dr. Will Smith, and for over 25 years, I've helped seniors like you reclaim their energy, sharpen their minds, and live stronger, longer. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on for nuts you should never eat after 60 and for you must choose instead to protect your heart, boost your brain, and keep you active for years to come. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which nuts are sabotaging your health and how to swap them for ones that can transform your days. Plus, I'll share one nut so dangerous it's been linked to heart strain and even kidney damage, and it might be in your pantry right now. Before we dive in, type 1 in the comments if you're ready to take control of your health today. If this isn't for you, type 0 and let me know how I can help you better. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a health tip designed just for you. Let's get started. Let's begin with Tom's story. 3 months ago, Tom came to my office, frustrated and tired. He said, "Dr. Smith, I'm doing everything right. I walk, I eat healthy, but I feel worse every year. What's going on?" We looked at his diet, and one thing jumped out: nuts. Tom loved snacking on them, thinking they were a smart choice. But the nuts he was eating were quietly causing inflammation, spiking his blood sugar, and even messing with his medications. That's when I realized most seniors don't know the difference between nuts that heal and nuts that harm. So, let's break it down, starting with the 4 nuts you should never eat after 60. First up, roasted salted peanuts. You might be thinking, peanuts, they're cheap, tasty, and everyone eats them. But here's the problem. Peanuts aren't technically nuts, they're legumes, grown underground, where they're exposed to mold and a toxin called aflatoxin. This toxin is invisible, tasteless, but over time, it can stress your liver, weaken your immune system, and even increase your risk of liver damage. For seniors whose livers work slower with age, this is a silent threat. Plus, most peanuts are roasted in unhealthy oils and loaded with salt, sometimes to 100 milligrams per ounce. That's a blood pressure bomb waiting to go off, especially if you're one of the 65% of adults over 60 with hypertension. But it's not just about toxins or salt. Peanuts are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can tip your body's balance toward inflammation. That means achy joints, foggy thinking, and a strained heart. I saw this with Tom. His daily peanut habit was fueling his knee pain and fatigue, and he had no idea. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that high omega-6 intake is linked to increased inflammation in older adults, making everyday tasks harder. And if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, peanuts' vitamin K can mess with your medication, putting you at risk. So, what should you do? Ditch the peanuts. If you love that crunch, don't worry, I'll share a better option soon. For now, check your pantry and toss those peanut bags. Your heart and joints deserve better. Type 2 in the comments if you've been snacking on peanuts and want to make a change. Let's keep going. Next, cashews, the blood sugar spiker. Cashews seem like a healthy choice, right? They're in trail mixes, smoothies, even natural granola bars. But for seniors, they're a trap. Cashews have more carbs than most nuts, about 10 grams per ounce, and a higher glycemic index. That means they can send your blood sugar soaring, especially if you're one of the 26% of seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Those spikes don't silent, they leave you tired, moody, and craving more carbs, setting off a cycle that's hard to break. But there's not just blood sugar. Cashews are high in oxalates, compounds that bind calcium and can form kidney stones. For older adults whose kidneys aren't filter as efficiently, this is a real risk. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nephrology found that high oxalate foods, like cashews, increase kidney stone risk by up to 25% in adults over 60. And here's something else. Cashews' smooth, curved shape makes them a choking hazard, especially for seniors with swallowing issues, which affect nearly 20% of people over 65. Tom told me he loved cashew butter, but his blood sugar spikes and occasional stomach cramps were telltale signs it was time to stop. What's the fix? Swap cashews for a nut that stabilizes blood sugar and protects your kidneys. We'll get there soon. For now, say no to cashews if you've got some in your kitchen. Type 3 in the comments, and let's commit to replacing them. Next up is a nut that feels like a treat, but could be packing on pounds and stressing your heart. Third, macadamia nuts, the calorie overload. Macadamia nuts are buttery, indulgent, and marketed as a premium snack. But after 60, they're a problem. Just 1 ounce, about 10 nuts, has 100 calories and 22 grams of fat, including 3 grams of saturated fat. That's more than a small dessert. For seniors, whose metabolism slows with age, those calories add up fast, leading to weight gain that's hard on joints and heart. A 2023 study in Nutrients found that high saturated fat foods like macadamia nuts can raise LDL cholesterol by up to 5% in older adults, increasing heart strain. But it's not just weight or cholesterol. Macadamia's high fat content can trigger gallbladder issues, common in over 30% of seniors. That fat can irritate gallstones, causing pain or even surgery. Tom admitted he'd been eating macadamias as a nightly ritual, thinking they were heart healthy. But his creeping weight gain and bloating after meals were red flags. Plus, macadamia nuts can crack dental work, expensive and painful for seniors with crowns or bridges. What to do? Skip macadamia nuts and choose a nut that satisfies without the risks. If you're a macadamia lover, type 4 in the comments and share why you're ready to let them out. One last nut to avoid, and it's the most dangerous of all. Fourth, pine nuts, the medication meddler. Pine nuts are small, oily, and often slipped into salads or sauces. But they're a hidden danger for seniors. They can cause pine mouth, a metallic taste that lasts weeks, making food and water unpleasant. For seniors, this can lead to eating less, losing weight unintentionally, and even dehydration, serious risks after 60. A 2020 study in geriatrics noted that taste changes can cause 15% of seniors to lose significant weight, increasing frailty. But that's not all. Pine nuts have compounds that can interfere with medications like statins or antidepressants. Common in over 50% of seniors, these compounds affect how your liver processes drugs, reducing their effectiveness or causing side effects. Plus, pine nuts' small size makes them an aspiration risk, especially if you have dry mouth from medications. Tom didn't eat pine nuts often, but when he did, he noticed that metallic taste and felt off for days. The solution: avoid pine nuts completely. There's no need to risk your medications or nutrition. Type 5 in the comments if you've ever tried pine nuts and want to steer clear. Now, let's talk about the good stuff, the 4 nuts you must eat to feel stronger, sharper, and healthier every day. First, almonds, the bone and brain booster. After 60, your bones and brain need extra protection. Almonds deliver. A quarter cup has 100 milligrams of calcium and 50 milligrams of magnesium, a duo that strengthens bones and prevents fractures. A 2022 study in bone health found that magnesium-rich foods like almonds reduce fracture risk by 20% in seniors. Plus, almonds' vitamin E and flavonoids, especially in the skin, fight brain-damaging oxidative stress. Research from UCLA shows that daily almond eaters have a 15% lower risk of cognitive decline. Tom started eating 15 raw almonds daily, soaked overnight to make them easier to chew. Within weeks, he noticed less brain fog and steadier steps. Here's how to do it. Eat 15 to 20 almonds daily, raw or dry roasted, unsalted. Chew slowly, especially if you have dental issues. Keep them in a cool, dry place to stay fresh. Almonds aren't just a snack, they're your daily defense against memory loss and falls. Type 6 in the comments if you're ready to add almonds to your routine. Second, walnuts, The heart and sleep saver. Walnuts look like tiny brains, and they're brain food too. They're packed with ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that reduces inflammation and keeps brain cells flexible. A 2021 study in the Journal of Aging Research showed that seniors eating 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily improved memory and focus by 10%. Walnuts also lower blood pressure, thanks to 300 milligrams of potassium per ounce. And here's a bonus: they contain melatonin, which helps you sleep better. Over 40% of seniors struggle with sleep, and poor rest raises heart disease risk. Tom swapped his evening peanuts for 7 walnut halves. He slept deeper and felt calmer. Try this: eat 7 to 9 walnut halves daily, ideally in the evening. Store them in the fridge to keep their oils fresh. That bitterness in the skin? It's packed with antioxidants, so don't peel it off. Walnuts are your ticket to a sharper mind and restful nights. Type 7 in the comments if you're excited to try walnuts. Third, Brazil nuts. The energy and hormone hero. Feeling sluggish? Your thyroid might be slowing down, common after 60. Brazil nuts are the world's richest source of selenium, a mineral that activates thyroid hormones for energy and metabolism. Just one nut gives 130% of your daily selenium needs. A 2020 study in endocrinology found that low selenium doubles fatigue risk in seniors. Selenium also supports testosterone in men and estrogen balance in women, boosting strength and mood. Tom added 1 Brazil nut daily to his morning oatmeal. A month later, he had more energy for gardening. Here's the plan: eat 1 or 2 Brazil nuts daily. No more. Too much selenium can be toxic. Store them in the fridge, ideally in the shell, and chew well. This tiny nut is a powerhouse for your vitality. Type 8 in the comments if Brazil nuts are your new go. To fourth, pistachios. The vision and blood sugar protector. Pistachios are colorful, fun, and packed with benefits. They're rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in seniors. A 2023 study in ophthalmology found that lutein-rich foods cut vision loss risk by 25%. Pistachios also have 3 grams of fiber per ounce, slowing sugar spikes for better diabetes control. Plus, their potassium lowers blood pressure. Tom loved pistachios' mindful snacking benefit. Shelling them slowed him down, preventing overeating. Try this: eat 1 ounce daily. About 49 pistachios, unsalted or lightly salted. Choose half-opened ones if you have arthritis. Pistachios keep your eyes sharp and your blood sugar steady. Type 9 in the comments if pistachios are your pick. Now, let's circle back to Tom. After swapping out peanuts, cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts for almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, and pistachios, he's a new man. His energy's back, his memory's sharper, and he's gardening with his grandkids again. But here's the kicker: 1 nut we avoided, pine nuts, could have derailed his progress with medication issues and weight loss. That's the power of small choices. As a doctor, I've seen it time and again. Your body at 60, 70, or beyond isn't broken. It's listening, waiting for the right fuel. These for nuts: almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, pistachios are that fuel. They're not magic, but they're biology, working with your body to keep you strong. Keep eating the wrong nuts, and you risk inflammation, blood sugar spikes, even hospital stays. Choose the right ones, and you'll feel the difference in weeks: clearer thoughts, steadier steps, better days. Here's your action plan. Step 1. Check your pantry and toss peanuts, cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts. Step 2. Stock up on almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, and pistachios. Step 3. Start small. Pick 1 nut to try this week. Maybe 15 almonds daily or 1 Brazil nut in your yogurt. Step 4. Stick with it. Consistency is key. In a month, you could be like Tom, feeling stronger and more alive. If you keep snacking on the wrong nuts, you're rolling the dice with your heart, brain, and independence. But if you make these swaps, you're investing in more years with your family, more walks in the park, more moments that matter. Don't wait for a wake-up call like Tom's. Start today. I'm Dr. Will Smith, and I want you to thrive, not just survive. If this video helped you, Hit that like button and subscribe to Quality Senior Living for more tips to stay strong after 60. Share this with someone you love. It could change their life in the comments. Type A if you loved this video, B if it wasn't for you, and share what you learned. And tell me, what's your age? And one health concern you want me to tackle next. I'll make a video just for you. Thank you for watching. You're never too old to feel your best. Next up, I'll reveal 3 breakfast mistakes seniors make that sabotage their energy. Click the video on your screen to watch it now. Let's keep thriving together.